Alamo Music is celebrating 95 years, and in part, we are doing so with the help of the Martin Custom Shop. We have some incredible, unique guitars we're going to show you today, so stick around. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Chris McKee.
I'm Cooper Greenberg.
We're here with Alamo Music in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, like our videos. If you would like to support the channel, visit our spring store link below for custom swag, and check out our podcast, the Fretboard Confessional, wherever you get your podcasts. So 95 years in business. Alamo Music's been around since 1929. And to celebrate, we designed some very special custom shop Martin guitars. We're going to be showing you those on the channel. This trio that we have today, one word comes to mind: beautiful exotic tone woods.
Is that one word?
That's one phrase.
One word.
Thanks, English major.
Yeah,
and
I gotta call him out because I have too many errors when I speak that get brought out.
So unique tone woods, unique specifications. These are incredible guitars. I have a feeling we're going to have people clamoring after these once we show them off. So
there was supposed to be a fourth guitar in this video that sold already.
Already gone.
So yeah.
Go ahead and put that one Let's
down.
Hold that one with a crazy looking fingerboard and bridge, and we'll set it aside.
Yeah, we'll set that one aside. This guitar had a mate.
Yes.
That was the very first of these to sell before we even took photos or put it on the website or anything.
It's gone.
Yeah, so we had two Cocobolo guitars, the Dreadnought and OM. The Dreadnought was incredible, and it sold to Aaron. Aaron, I hope you enjoy the guitar. It's beautiful. But this is its partner, and that's a Cocobolo OM right there.
Yep, that's some beautiful reddish Cocobolo.
That's just a cool set. It's got some of the straight grain, but then some of the funky stuff on the outer edge.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, and then the top on here, if you notice, there's a little bear claw.
It was attacked.
In there. Bear got to this one, and I will tell you that the top itself, a lot of the woods that we picked, there was only a few that we had also picked tops for, similar to when Chris and I were at Taylor. If we know it's going to be an Adirondack top, they're going to pick you a good Adirondack top, and it's fine. But they had two sets of very old bear claw spruce that was pitched to me as naturally torrified. So I guess it's like
old. I can barely stand it.
Yeah, how do you pass that up? So with the Cocobolo on the back and sides, beautiful set. You've also got a very old, naturally torrified bear claw.
I'm becoming more and more torrified every day. I didn't know that was the phrase.
You're so torrified, all right? And like a lot of our other 95th anniversary customs, European flame maple binding. You got the Style 45 on here because this deserves a little extra something with the pearl, herringbone purfling. No backstrip because I think
you don't want to interrupt.
I don't want to break that up. And then obviously, that's genuine mahogany. All right, genuine with the volute, but like everything else, it's got the matching head plate, Cocobolo up there with the Golden Era CFM block inlay on the headstock.
Now, one of the things all of these guitars have in common is they are all hand-selected tone woods from the factory. Mm-hmm. They've got a very special label inside with our logo and showcasing the established date of 1929. And they are incredibly unique. So that was Cocobolo. This 12-fret Dreadnought is yummy. I'm glad we did a 12-fret Dreadnought.
Yeah, I love a 12-fret Dread. Do you remember that Madagascar 12-fret that we had? Mm-hmm. That was kind of like I want something like that.
Yeah.
So that's an Adirondack top. And it's East Indian Rosewood back and sides, but
this is not photo flame, people. Look at that.
What is that?
Look at that.
I never seen nothing like that.
It's Flamed Rosewood. It's Flamed Rosewood. And this was not applied by a printer or anything like that. This is natural. It's very cool. It's chatoyancy. But yeah, it's in
that set was awesome.
We've done some wild grain East Indian Rosewood before. That's nuts. And you said that the response of the factory was always also like, what?
Whoa. Yeah, I was there with some of the fellas, and Colin and I were getting pretty excited around some of these sets, and then we were looking through the Rosewood stuff, and that showed up. in the stacks, and I was like, where did that come from? Dude?
It's
How does that even
nuts.
happen?
It's just, it would be crazy good maple, and it's rosewood.
Yeah.
So awesome, genuine
Genuine.
mahog.
And along with the same rosette, the kind of fancy pants, but it's pretty simple guitar because I guess that's nice too with the wild grain and the same
Slotted headstock, so I can look through the headstock and still see you.
Yeah.
No, it's a really beautiful guitar, and I just love a 12 fret Dread. It's different. It's got the sloped shoulder design, which Martin does on 12 frets, so it gives it a even greater kind of vintage aesthetic that's going along with it, and the sound's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's it's overused, but it's a Canon. We can say it.
Yeah.
That one's a Canon. But speaking of 12 frets, I think this is the store favorite right now. Everybody's freaked out about this because right off the bat, what's going on there? Am I right? The Pale Moon.
Pale Moon Ebony, which I've only seen a few times. We talked about this guitar on our podcast as well. And in that I mentioned, I think the only other recent place I've seen it being used is Kevin Ryan Guitars, a boutique luthier that makes really, really great, really high-end stuff. And it's a wood that, until it's done, you have to be very careful with it. Yeah. According to everything that I've read, the handling of this, they usually pack it in like wax and stuff just to keep it stable. And it's incredible. You know what? You're such a fan of charcuterie.
I love charcuterie.
It reminds me of like the wine cheeses that have like the veins of wine.
That port wine or the Cabernet. Yeah,
that's exactly what it looks like. We need some crackers to go.
I would eat that for sure. So you got the Pale Moon Ebony on the Pyramid Bridge, which I like a Pyramid Bridge, and on the fingerboard, this is an Italian Alpine Spruce top. Get the nice creaminess.
What did we pair it with?
Oh, we paired it with just a little Ziricote right there.
That is nuts.
Peel back the curtains on your future.
It looks like a hall of curtains. Let's talk about Ziricote because it's one of my favorite tone woods. A lot of people liken it to Brazilian rosewood. Now, some builders will say it doesn't quite have some of the tap response that Brazilian rosewood has. Visually, it looks a lot like really, really nice Brazilian rosewood. You've got this kind of spider webbing or landscape style grain pattern. It's a really, really fantastic tone wood from Mexico and Central America. The tonal response is a lot like rosewood. Yeah. So you're going to have a lot of overtones and nice rich bass and nice highs. It's fantastic. I'm determined to get a custom guitar made for me with Ziricote.
Yeah, that would be awesome. It's just one of the coolest looking things, and the sound backs it up. Like all these, I mean, all the wood looks great, but it's got the tone for sure. Yeah. Fine herringbone and fine herringbone, HD zigzag, and
by the way, that HD zigzag looks HD.
Oh, it's
have you noticed that?
Yeah, it's cool.
Like it's like high def. It
really
just
cool.
Looks great.
And then same as back and sides on the head plate overlay with the logo and the maple binding. These are all very different from each other in the look and in the sound, but they're all equally gorgeous. So let's take a listen.
So there you have it. Some phenomenal custom shop Martin guitars designed to celebrate 95 years at Alamo Music. Just regardless of the reason, these are amazing. Stuff that I'd see in a book.
Yeah.
Is how I would describe these. It's kind of like, particularly this kind of stuff, the flame. I mean, it's nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's very, very cool.
So I'm glad we got these in. I'm glad we can celebrate. I'm glad you can celebrate with us because you can, if you want to, celebrate with us by acquiring one of these guitars should you choose to do so. How would they do so?
You're going to want to check out alamomusic.com or come into the shop or call us or text us, which you can do from the website. But if you want to look at the photos of these, our gal James took some very nice pictures and they're up on the site. You can look at the details, look at the specs, and also each of these, we didn't even mention it on the Alamo Deluxe other guitars. Well, we didn't mention that they all come with the premium 5-ply deluxe case.
Upgraded case.
So really nice cases with these. And in those cases, you do have a, you got the Martin Custom Shop swag in the pocket, but you've also got our own
Special
95th anniversary special certificate. And these three do have on there the serial number and 1 of 1 because these are all one of a kind and really, really excited about all of them. So
yeah, they're too beautiful for more than one to exist.
Yeah.
That's it. The universe would come to an end if there were 2 of these.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, I need that pale moon on something else, but to bring it into existence on that guitar, it's like such a good color combo.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out the website. Ask us about them. We want to talk about them, and come play them if you'd like, or we'll just ship it to you, and it's fine. Just take care of it that way.
There you go. So if you're new to our channel and this kind of stuff excites you and gets you going, you want to subscribe, turn on notifications, and like our videos, and keep coming back for more because we have more 95th anniversary stuff to show you. It's going to be happening for a bit, and every single thing is amazing, so make sure you stick around, and we'll see you next time.